Good morning, it's Tuesday the 24th of April. No, it's not. Tuesday the 24th of May. I think I've missed a whole month out there. Nice day today in Burton. It's nice and sunny, not too cold. We've had very, very strange weather in the last 2 weeks. We've had days that have started hot and gone cold and rained, and we've had days that have started cold and wet and gone warm, and so I've got no idea what it's going to be like the rest of today, and accordingly it's quite difficult to know what clothes to wear. I'm a bit sort of gobsmacked, really. Use a British expression, gobsmacked, about like the reaction from some people, and we're getting positive reaction from people saying that they're following the three-path methodology, and there's neck irritation is stopped and all this type of stuff. I had someone yesterday commented on one of the very early videos and couldn't understand how I managed to rub my face down with a towel and how it doesn't hurt. Well, it doesn't, basically. I think shaving every day and doing the regime, the 3 shaves, the cologne and all that type of stuff, and the rubbing down, it toughens the skin up, but it doesn't make the skin out. My skin's, for an old geezer like me, it's quite soft. What we're doing today is we're shaving with the good old Edwin Jaggers, the Mick Jagger. But it's got a samurai blade in it, which we've just turned over. I've used it. It's the second time I've used it in this, but I've also been using the blade in the maker for about a week, I think. You can see. This is a lovely razor. This is my second favourite razor. So remember, I think the thing about neck irritation as well is remember to shave right the way down. I think what men tend to do is just stop at the jaw, and they leave all these like stragglers at the bottom. It's not as heavy as the maker this, so you basically got to be a bit more technical, really. A bit more thought in what you're doing. Again, don't press hard, especially on the first pass. You're not trying to sort of exfoliate your skin, you're just trying to get that top layer. Okay, so there you go, the first pass. What else? Some people have been commenting and saying they would like to find out a little bit more about what Britain's like at the moment. Well, Barack Obama's over there at the moment. We have our special relationship, don't we? Which means that we do all the bombing and they stand back. So it's not that special. Okay, there you go, across the jaw on the second pass. So this is crossing the growth. Also don't like the price of things as well. Well, bread's about £1.30 a loaf. Which I'm not sure what that is in dollars. The worst thing at the moment everyone's moaning about, but they still keep on paying, is petrol. Petrol is about, well, I have a diesel car and I pay between £1.35 and £1.40 a litre. Now that equates to, I think it's well over £5 a gallon. So Americans are moaning because it's $2 a gallon or whatever, which is nothing. We're paying like over £5, so it makes you think. I mean, one thing it does do, and I'm not defending high prices, it makes you think about whether you should be driving or whether you should be walking. The bus services in Liverpool are quite expensive, so you don't really have a great alternative. If I was going into the city centre for a meeting, I wouldn't get the bus in probably, because it's over £3. It's about £3.40, about £1.70, £1.80 return. It's quite expensive. I don't know how people do it, really. So I think what else? We have a coalition government made up of the Liberal Democrats, Nick Clegg, and the Conservatives. They're not very popular because they're bringing in swinging cuts or savings to try and save the economy. Now seems that maybe the cuts are too steep, and our economic recovery is not as good as Germany or France. It's a lot to do with the fact that our manufacturing industry got hammered 25-30 years ago under Margaret Thatcher. A lot of industry, coal industry, steel industry, car industry, all disappeared over the last 25 years. So, what do we make in Britain? Well, you know, that's a good question. Cadbury's chocolate. Can't think of anything else. Went to Paris a few years ago. Paris is full of French cars. The odd English car, usually a Range Rover or a new Mini. And that's about it. Range Rover, of course, they're Indian. The new Mini is German, BMW. So they're not even English cars, not even British cars. Okay, so there we go, that's the shave done. That blade's still fantastic. That's the old feather. So, you know, if you see feathers anywhere, get one, give it a try. These things are more expensive. One of the situations where things are more expensive, but they last longer. So, you know, swings and roundabouts, isn't it? There's a big shout out to, is it Beamer? I think his name Beamer, and he lives in a place called Bristol, Tennessee, which is the birthplace of the Carter family, which is they're a famous country folk trio from the 1920s. Got a couple of their CDs, fantastic songs. When we realised he was from Bristol, Tennessee, I was like, that name's very familiar. It turned out it was the birthplace of the Carters. So when you finish watching this video, just put in the Carter family into YouTube and have a listen. If you've seen a film called Oh Brother Where Art Thou, Coen Brothers film from about 11 years ago, you'll realise what type of music it is, and you know it's like Marmite. You either like it or you don't like it. It's a Marmite moment. If you don't know what Marmite is, put Marmite into Google. Right, okay, so that's the cologne done. That goes the moisturising cream. Rub it well in. You don't want anything on the top of your head like last time, do you really? Like a fool. There's no fool like an old fool, is there? Okay, so there we go. Samurai blade, Edwin Jagger, still spot on. Bit of aftershave. Okay, which is Armani code. No particular, you know, preferences about the aftershave. It's usually whatever's the closest. Smells a bit like chocolate. And that's me finished on May 24th, 2011. About 8:30 in the morning. Enjoy your shave. Keep in touch. Keep telling me what you're doing. Keep telling me about where you are, what what you're up to, and if you've got any problems, I'll try and solve them for you. There's been remarkably a couple of people with problems, and I've just worked out what to do, and they got back to me and said it's worked. So what's all that about? I don't know. Okay, so it's goodbye from me, Steve Farrell from the Big Shave. Ta-ta for now.